me as well. So of course I'm gonna introduce you Aether Chix against Boom Esports. That's gonna be Aaron Cute on that Harriet, Green on that Nana, on that Diggy, Daryl for the carry, and XR for that Uranium.
And on side of Boom Esports, we got Jake the Dog on that Rio, on that Lunox, D on the High Loss, BMO on the Jawhead, and Levy on that show. A lot of familiar names here on
Yes,
Boom Esports.
really familiar.
And this is Uranus going in for a bit of a cut there onto Jake the Dog because this is going to be a counter initiation here. A counter invade, I mean, as Daryl secures the first kill onto B mode. Drin might actually be the next one to fall down, but D is dangerously low. Gets a double kill there. Daryl secures the kill. Levy secures the kill onto Levy on the backside. Trying to go for Aaron Cute, but Hexar takes down Rio. This is not looking good for Boom Esports at the beginning of the game. Levy and Jake the Dog. Here comes BMO for the assist. Puts out all the rockets and goes for the eject. Hexar manages to survive there. Drin will also recall back a 3-for-3, an extended team fight there for both of these teams. Nobody seemingly coming out on top.
That was really interesting. Of what are they doing? The invade plus the power of Boom Esports really showing up real big, and the trade-off is really equal for now, but we are seeing the early game potentials of all of those, especially that Jake the Dog got that Kimmy energy transformation really hurts a lot. And yeah, that's what Nomad told us, is really problematic.
Oh, speaking of problematic, the pinwheels, they hurt BMO. Indeed, they're going to die. The flicker's going to be forced by Jake the Dog. D's going to go down. BMO going to go down next by the hands of Daryl. Daryl on that carry is currently sitting on the 3-1-2 standing 2 minutes into the game. Something you do not want to give a carry because she'll be able to hit the golden staff earlier on or in the endless battle too.
The stacks might be coming in early for Daryl, and yeah, you gotta watch out because Zaman Force, that's the reason why you already got that Harith, and there's a big reason why they drafted that carry, which is really need to spike into mid to late game. So you need to be more careful, be cautious on what you're taking fight right now because you kind of put Daryl on a fast pace or early spike that might cost you the whole game.
Yeah, well, I guess you could say that BMO should be BMO careful.
Yes, indeed, that's the one. As he's with Levi, who can do big setups.
I just noticed.
What?
Jake the Dog.
And Finn the Human, right?
Then BMO.
Yeah.
It's adventure time.
It's adventure time indeed. That's how they are doing the adventures here at the Land of Dawn. And yeah, they're just taking it slowly. Both of the teams doing the farm game. But Hexar, here comes the charge from BMO. Getting inside to Tanky, but D with the stun and also the order.
He still managed to
no! Maximum charge. Rockets right there.
Kobe
indeed.
And the turtle is secured by Harris. So this is going to be an easy third push. Once again, Zama Force and Chrono dashes just to dish out additional damage for the turret to go down fast. They also have carry there, so it's also a turret trade on the top and the bottom lane. Pretty even matchup, aside from the fact that Daryl is sitting at a 3-1-2 level 6. Jake the Dog is sitting at a 2-0-2. He's currently level 7, so he actually is a bit ahead of the curve.
Yep, and Boom Esports, they need to kind of slow down or find those key targets. But BMO back up. Oh no, the transform right there. But Lunox needs to go out
onto the turret, and there's no way he's gonna survive that. He's gonna get eliminated by Jake the Dog. They're gonna be regrouping. Carry is gonna try to force out rotation here from Boom Esports, and we do have Cho rotating in. Goes for the GQ though over the wall.
This is a good play coming in from Boom Esports, the good answer that they need just to take out Aether Chix or put them on a bit of a breaks. But Jake the Dog being aggressive, plus D, the human right there. Oh, just accompanying Daryl. I mean, accompanied by Jake itself, but Daryl, really good stuff right there.
Really good stuff indeed. Maximum charge, not going to hit anybody.
Just
maximum range, maximum charge.
Yeah.
He's just going to mow down.
Just want to make sure that no one's following us. But Daryl, right now, just sitting on a 3-1-2, waiting for those items that he needs. Might go for an endless battle for added damage, while Jake the Dog Sitting also on a 3-0-2, just a death of deference right there. And they are a bit regrouping on the bottom side, might be responding onto a top side rotation
on
for
the bottom side. Hexarv, again, might not make it out of here. No maximum charges available here for Jake the Dog, so he's going to make it out alive, but this turn is going to go down. They're going to try to go for a trade over in the mid lane. Mid lane turn is the primary objective here. Opens up the jungle even more for Boom Esports. The turtle is going to be a free take for Boom Esports as well.
So they don't really want it to to contest, because that was too much for them. And if they're gonna lose a team member, that might spell a death on the second tower, but D is going to tank all of those damage. Here comes the Zaman Force, Golden Slides all around, and Aaron really doing his best as a time journey.
That was a premature time journey.
Not sure why. These are already caught D, and I think they're not going for a re-engage.
Yeah, I think they kind of anticipated a push coming in from them.
Yeah, and Aaron, of course, I believe that he was a former player of Happy Feet Emperors. Right now, this is Stack's Aether Chix.
Oh, Levy
and
gets a knock-up. I mean, Zaman forcing out the flicker and forcing out the death and the turret on the top lane. Aether Chix is going to be equalizing the turret pushes, but over in the bottom lane, that is a huge presence on the side of Boom Esports, securing that bottom lane turret.
Yes.
And they are applying pressure here in the jungle, which gives them a lot of gold.
Well, you don't really want it to go for a base race. Remember, that's a Kimi, and BMO can save the day. Pops out of the time journey, but the Chrono Slides once again from Aaron Cutie puts him on an eject. MM tries to run away, but the tower damage is too crisp as Daryl goes for the backup, puts him on a bunny swarm, but then seals the deal with the kill. And they need to rotate as Boom Esports being forced out and focusing the bottom side.
And Aether Chix, they're trying to equalize the third pushes here, but Boom Esports has been on top in terms of securing objectives. Pretty Rio-like for these guys, pretty experienced.
That's the power of Kimi. The sieging potential is really high that no one can really match that unless you got that Malefic Roar. So it was a bad call, but it was a kill for them in terms of trade-off with the bottom second tower. So I'm not really sure if it's the best for Aether Chix, but right now, Boom Esports one step ahead, taking the turtle again into the hands of Jake the Dog.
Quick work on that turtle. Maximum charge, almost connects on 3 of them. But this is a bit of a duel here in the bottom lane. It's going to be a Cho and a Uranus on the bottom.
But yeah, right now, they're just taking it slowly. Aether Chix, they just need that time for Daryl to spike up. But remember, Boom Esports also getting the farm that they need, as well as for Jake the Dog and the Levi right there. Because he can just pop off anyone with a late game show.
Perfectly timed Jeet Kundo into a Wave of the Dragon. Knock a lot of people off guard, and you can immediately target Harrod, the carry. But it's still going to be dependent.
Especially Harrod. He's really the streakiest. What a sprint!
Nana might actually go down deep. Going in deep, but he is too deep. There goes the Salmon Force. Synchrovision is going to be eliminating him.
Levi with the flicker.
But Levy, with the flicker, Wave the Dragon, the Jeet Kundo, connecting to a lot of people, allowing Jake the Dog to secure a lot of kills. That's going to be a triple kill on to Jake the Dog on that, Kimi. This is going to be the easy mid take. Uranus is going to try to stay in the bottom end, push that bottom lane, but this mid lane is going to go down. It might be another tier. It's going to be another tier 3 turret there, and Uranus is going to be forced back.
That was 100% tower take. As Jake the Dog is still alive, energy transformation, easy cleanup for this guy. Even Hexarv having a hard time. Maximum charge will hit him for a bit, kind of hurts him, but 25 seconds for the next objective. Boom Esports is really on the upper hand right now. They need to secure some towers, but the mid lane is open. Opens up the whole jungle for their taking.
Looking at how this previous C5 in the mid happened, D and BMO did whatever they can to try to survive that, but Levy over to the bottom line goes for the flicker to the Jeet Kundo and to the Wave the Dragon. That just completely opens up the Aether Chix aggression here. They were forced back, they were forced to split up, allowing Jake the Dog to just spit out a lot of kills.
Oh, he was thrown down, Drin right there. He's going to pop off as Jake the Dog energy transformation, transforming everyone into their decks. And even Daryl can't do anything about that. Maximum charge, and the Lord is an easy one for them.
That is going to be an easy Lord, and Levy is going to be playing the split pusher over at the bottom side. Nobody, it is forcing a reaction here from Aether Chix to just go ahead and recall, but they are pushing, putting a lot of pressure here in terms of lane priority. And look at how the gold swing went towards the side of Boom Esports. Immediately a 5K gold lead compared to how Aether Chix was in the early game.
Oh, and this is looking bad as the Lord is going to be on the mid lane while the other squad of Boom Esports, Levi, going for that top side, while 4-man might be investing onto the bottom just to protect Jake the Dog. You got to have the Brusco brothers roaming around, Hylos and Jawhead, even the Lunox for added damage. They really want to seal the deal as they are moving into the mid lane for assisting the Lord.
This is a pretty easy Lord to take down. And
Yeah,
Esports really can't initiate, go for a big initiate here because the Lord's pathway. Turn's going to go down. Time Journey will not be committed just yet, and that's going to be D. Time Journey is going to be committed finally. Right timing though, goes for a trade, a 1-for-1 trade. And the good thing there is that D is the first one to go down. So they're relatively squishy now, and Boom Esports will have to back off here for a bit. They need to regroup, wait for D to get back into the game.
Oh, spamming the recalls from Jake the Dog, but right now eyeing into the prize of top side. Maximum charge being shown right there, but the damage isn't enough for Jake the Dog to run away. But Aaron wants to go in. Rio and Bimo is getting ready for anyone who's going to touch Kimmy, but I think they're going for a full retreat for now. Just going to have some few farms before going for the regeneration.
Yeah, just get all the jungles here and just increase the gold lead that they're at. Look at the gold swing there. If you're looking at the graph on the lower portion of your screen and the experience graph, that's no joke. That's a huge lead.
Yeah, and they are really maximizing the gold that they're having, even eating all of the jungle camps for Aether Chix, and just Bimo, just showing himself up. We're not scared. Even yes, he was able to transform Daryl with a bit of those pinwheels, but entirely the regeneration or big fight. Here we go.
Yeah,
Rio was able to take down the tank. That was
Oh,
bad.
it hurts. That hurts.
That hurts indeed for a bit of the bombs, but he just going for those life seals.
No more commit here.
Charge.
No, hits nobody.
Not really a big opening for Boom Esports to go in, but that was a good sacrificial lamp for them. But 70 seconds before anything else, they need the Lord just to make sure that they can push anyone out. But they are being painful. Kimmy, problematic as how she is with all of those maximum charge, energy transformation, and Boom Esports just taking advantage of the draft.
You know what the problem here with the draft for Aether Chix is that their draft is entirely reactionary compared to what Boom Esports is. They can initiate the team fights. Aether Chix, they're going to be forced to counter-initiate Boom Esports, and they're having a hard time doing so. I mean, yeah, they got the Diggy to just disengage and just deny Boom Esports of any initiates, but if they want to start a fight themselves,
Yeah.
they can't do it on their own. That's why they're moving as a 5-man squad.
And they need to do something about that as Aether Chix being choked into the wall, and they can't do anything right now. They're just staying inside the base because one mistake can really cost the whole game. Boom Esports is really beefy right now. D just on the front line, and even Bimo making sure that Aether Chix is not going to do something silly. But the Lord being spawned.
Level 2 Lord. That Lord is gonna be the problem for Aether Chix, so they have to contest this Lord take, and Lunox is already starting the Lord take, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Lunox can single-handedly take down by Hex Arm right now. Finds Bimo, but Bimo is going to run. They already got the immortality, but that's not really the big item that they need.
They're gonna try to go for Cho.
But Cho, Levi, onto the top side. Not entirely going to throw himself because the Lord is still the Lord. We need to prioritize things, and They already got the objective.
Lord comes first. That's what Boom Esports wants. And the Lord is going to be making his way over towards the middle lane. Boom Esports can choose not to walk with the Lord this time around and focus on the top lane and the bottom lane. Just to push out all the lanes and just apply a lot of pressure on the side of Aether Chix.
Yes, and the 3 lanes. This is really good for Boom Esports, and this might be the GG push we're waiting as they are marching with the Lord inside. Goes in, wasn't able to eject someone, but all of the damage being soaked up. The Glorious Pathway being charged.
And Rio is being heavily hit here. That Lunox is not going to last long. Going to be forced to back off. Jake the Dog, though, on that Kimmy.
No towers.
No towers left. Hexar, this is going to be a defensive
Wave the Dragon.
Wave the Dragon onto Daryl. Daryl makes it out alive, but that flaker is going to be forced out on Levy. Here goes the Zaman Force, taking down Kimmy, taking down Rio as well. This is a defense for Aether Chix. They're making it work.
This is the reason why they held their ground, as they will be the next casualty. BMO moving into the side. That's another kill in BMO against Drin. This Nana is really painful as Levi goes for a bit of a backup. Jit Kendo goes for the airborne, wasn't able to catch Drin. This will be another Zaman Force. Aaron Cutie being kicked away, but that's another kill, and this might be the wipe out as the Boom Esports running away. Levi needs to save himself, and this is an exposed tower. The Winyan is doing it, but not entirely, as he's being took down by the Diggy.
And the right choice to have Nana defend instead of that Diggy. Diggy does not have enough attack to fend off this minion push. Now they're going to try to go for the tier 3 turret. No. Levy goes for the Jeet Kundo in, trying to deter them from coming in. The maximum charge actually connects onto Daryl. Good effort for Aether Chix there. Now they have to back off. Yeah, because as soon as they get picked off here by Boom Esports, they will lose this game.
Yeah, and they get to live for another 105 minutes. I mean, 105 seconds. 105
because
they need the Lord once again to make up for the loss of that one. It was a messy fight. The ejector wasn't able to drop on a key target. It was a good positioning for Aether Chix. I think he got transformed by the Nana skill. And considering also that I'm not sure who really adds up with that big damage. Besides, I mean, that was from Harith and Daryl. Anyone has been soaking too much damage, and Boom Esports pop off.
Yeah, they got obliterated. Like Thanos snapped his fingers. Yeah. And really, Boom Esports has one more opportunity to go for at least a pick-off here against Aether Chix, because that's the moment that they can come in. But speaking of pick-off, D might actually get picked off here.
Oh, ejected by BMO. Demo combination right there, but Levi is playing with fire.
This is going to be big.
Oh, no.
They need to back off.
They are backing up, but they are into the tails of Boom Esports. Aether Chix being surrounded. Levi with the Jit Kendo. That's how movies work. Bruce Lee saving the day.
That is